All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. My name is Dee, and today we're gonna play some Final Fantasy XVI. So early morning stream. Good morning, afternoon, evening to wherever you are in the world. But today we're gonna play some Final Fantasy XVI, like I mentioned. All right, so we are currently 30 hours in. We're about like the same completion percentage on Relayer with Final Fantasy. So we kind of caught up already. But yeah, let's jump right in. So last time I recall that we were trying to build Mid's airship, if I remember correctly. 10-2. Yeah, should be this one. And we are on a mission to find the parts for it. So we need to go local map, open world. So we need to go here. This is where I can't go to it. I have to go through Lost Wing. Alright. So we need to find parts for our airship.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Who's this? The Bales. So we are supposed to go here.
If you're ready, leave at once.
Dakilang Bata, I find this channel because Ragnarok Online. So sad you are not playing anymore. No, I'll be playing Ragnarok Online next week. Well, there's a new video coming out next week. So watch out for that one. It's gonna be Ragnarok renewal though. Where am I going? These live streams, they're just for me to have I would say just for me to play games on my backlog that I've been wanting to play. Cause if I don't stream them, I'm not gonna play them. So that's why I'm streaming them. I won't have a chance to actually play them if I don't actually stream them. Cause Ragnarok, I can always go back to it anytime. Cause it's not really like a RPG where you kind of play through. It's more of like a game where if you want to grind level, you play it. Yeah. I'm kind of excited actually because it's renewal and it's not like renewal where I've played it like I've gone back to like renewal servers for like 5 to 6 times already. So I've grinded 5 to 6 times to 99 and this is like main character stuff. So definitely trying to get the best gear and everything. And when you play that much, you kind of get burnt out as well. Yeah, but pretty excited about next week for renewal stuff. Oh. Yeah. I get you guys. But yeah, there's gonna be some Ragnarok stuff coming up. But it's mostly gonna be in like video form, not really live stream. So the live streams are more for me to kind of have fun, if you guys get it. So the Ragnarok stuff will be like fully edited videos. We old, bro. Says you. I'm feeling young, man. Yeah, Ragnarok has been like, so 2003. So been like 2 decades already. It's been 2 decades. But yeah, they're coming out with fourth jobs, so that might be something new that we all haven't experienced it before.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Still fun to play. Yeah, if you like grindy games. Oh, what the fuck? Just put me in
Anybody home?
Torgo. Oh shit. What's this?
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
What the fuck? Just disappeared. Just annoyance. Got him. Stream directly from console. Kinda. What I'm doing right now is I am streaming from. I'm capturing console from my PS5 onto my PC. I don't know what these 3 balls are. Oh.
Nice try.
This motherfucker can just like blink to me. Uh-oh. Got him. Come on, come on. Ah, fuck. You get him quick.
Nice try.
Just kind of on the ledge there. Ah, this one. 4, 6, 7. Finish the game. It's fun to play. Epic soundtrack and storyline. Yeah, a lot of people kind of like bashing the game. I'm liking the game so far.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
the only thing I don't like about it is yeah, well, I guess people don't like the single character gameplay, right? That's mostly it. Because I'd like more involvement from the other characters, like what's her name? It's I keep forgetting this girl's name. It's like it's not rememberable. What's her name? It's basically gray-haired Tifa, but boring. All right, so we should be good on that. We are going where exactly? I wasn't paying attention. So are you just going back? Yeah, I wish there was more involvement of other characters where you can like kind of combo attack, but just I mean they can keep the game the same, right? Just have Clive be like the active character for everything. But I wish there was like more like involvement of the other characters, like with combo attacks, special assists, kinda. But yeah, I get why people don't call this like a traditional Final Fantasy game.
It hasn't been.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
It's just like a Devil May Cry. What do you call this? Variation. It's not even like Devil May Cry combat, really. Alright, Mid, what you got?
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How
Yeah.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Was it thanks of it?
Right away.
Soulborn. Yeah, I wish they thought of ways of like how to like how do you say this?
Up that workshop.
To make action combat more harder without actually just making it a Soulsborne. Like if you think about it, like Sea of Stars, how they did the turn-based combat, how they kind of made it harder, and all those new combat mechanics. I think they did a great job
help you
at
today,
like
Clive?
evolving the turn-based genre. But yeah, just like turning
Time to claim your
every
just desserts.
action RPG into like a Soulsborne. I guess it can get kind of annoying to traditionalists, I guess. Traditionalist RPG players. Alright, what is this? We get just ability points. Looks like it.
All yours. All done?
Alright, where is Tomes? Tomes is there.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would be cool if we had the like Jill combination attacks, like kind of what's gonna happen with Final Fantasy Remake Part 2.
It's good to have you
Rebirth,
back.
I guess.
I was worried.
Yeah, but Jill is kind of boring, actually. Yeah, I kind of got spoiled a little bit from social media on what's gonna happen between these two, but you're from Software fan. But every game is copying the gameplay. Yeah, I get it. I mean, as long as it has like the traditional Final Fantasy mechanics that that players enjoy. I think Final Fantasy Remake did a great job at it, like kind of like evolving the combat of Final Fantasy games. I wish they just copied it for Final Fantasy XVI, where there's still turn-based combat, but it's action combat, and it kind of like slows down when you want to do like actions. But yeah, they went with this weird single character Devil May Cry variation.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Armor is cool though.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
Sounds like
I
steel.
wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Mithril.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Blacksmith.
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
He does. Oh, I forgot about this girl.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I'm on a fetch mission again.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
God,
I doubt
you're
I
boring,
would have
Jill.
survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Alright, let's go, let's go. It's not even coming. Oh wait, what the fuck? Let's maybe speak to him again.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I mean, why bring up Tarja if she's not important here? Yeah, let's bring her with us.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Alright, let's
isn't
go,
that
let's go, let's go.
convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
Ha, leaving you,
See you
Jill.
later, Clive.
You're so boring.
Good luck with your research.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Now, where's Talia?
Tarja. Should be behind us.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I won't
these.
have you spoiling another cat.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
God, dude, we're trying to save the world, and we need to get garlic and pepio nuts. Thought we were past that point
Welcome,
of doing these fetch quests. Do I need anything? I don't think I need anything
Come
from
back
here.
again.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on,
Pepio nuts.
take it.
There's talk at the glass.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Oh my god, I could have sent anyone else. I need to just do this. Alright, now where are we going?
Well, did you find everything?
I did.
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
That's it? That's the whole mission?
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Oh?
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Wait, is it a date?
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
All right. A little bit of... Oh, there's more.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Man, that was such a dumb quest. I didn't even do anything. We just like purchased 2 items. Alright, let's head back. Any side quests? Doesn't look like it.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Just change the music up a bit.
Thanks to Sid. Thank you, Clive.
What's this one?
The nobleman who visited. What's that?
Alright, bro, we got everything.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Just kiss.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Alright. Done with that. You're gonna level up, huh? Oh, there we go. Alright. 2 more attack.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Let me check for upgrades real quick.
What do you need?
What you got?
Sanktfordian, do you?
Nope. Oh, what's this? Diamond sword. 255. Oh yeah, we still need that white worm bone. I don't know where to get it. Tag Slayer, Electrium, Liquid Flame. Gelatinous mass. Yeah, that one looks like it's from the bounty board. Alright. Within Fury. Silken Ash.
That it?
I know the game is trying to point me into the direction of hunting those mobs, but I don't really care for them right now. I just want to progress the mission. Because if you guys don't know, when I play these playthroughs, I don't actually look at guides. I just go through them like normal, like how you used to back in the day. I usually just check guides if I'm like stuck or I can't quite understand something.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid.
Alright, Mid, let's wrap this up. This is getting a little tedious.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
No, my immersion. Her mouth didn't open when she left. Mm-mm. What the heck
It's
is
finished!
this?
It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Thank God.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
New missive has been delivered. Okay, let's check that out actually.
He cracked the crystal too.
Oh, alright. Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe, and by that I mean immediately, you'll know where I'll be. Not yet. Let's take a look at these other ones. Clive. Oh shit, so these are more like side quests. Bad feeling about Blackthorn. Okay, so we'll get back to these, I think. There's something over here. What is that? Weird science. They're just more side quests, right? Alright, let's work on weird science first. Get mid stuff out of the way. Got a trophy for, like, reading mail, I think.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Some grease to the chocobo. But yeah, this Clive's new costume looks really cool. It's a little distracting cutscene stuff.
You will one day when we don't have to hide no more.
Where is this shit? Hold on. Oh. Does this show up on the map? I mean on the...
Well, that's it then.
Oh, this isn't a Sid thing. This is a Orwayne thing.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother.
Alright, what you got?
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
Uh-oh.
Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright.
I guess
I'll see what I can do.
We're kind of forced to do it, huh?
And a good hunting, eh?
Yeah, let's do it. As long as the hunt board mobs are marked on the map, we'll do it. But if I have to like roam the whole world just to find it, nah. As long as it's marked, it should be easy enough. Ask about bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for the Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Is this one? This one? Yeah. So what do? Just click on it? So the Croc Sanbrique. It's actually not marked. Have to find it still. Okay, so let's grab all the side quests, I think. Because it looks like this is gonna take us on a mission to like clear out all those hunt board stuff. So I'm guessing all of these requests are lead to those billets. I wonder if we got anything new. No. Alright, let's start with this. Alright, what you got?
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Alright. Seems easy enough. Let's grab this too.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Can only prioritize one. Let's actually read what that says. There's something how to few hours please gonna visit until. Alright, cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in. Judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe if we weren't just the leather. What? Maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind? Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates? I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Yeah, let's go. Alright, so closest is these two. So let's take care of these two first.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but
katana?
Fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Alright, that's perfect. We have a quest for her too.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Alright, what do you know about this sword?
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Sounds good.
And he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Alright. Let's talk to Dumbledore. Oh, I mean, Hippocrates.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Alright. Just need to... Just... Man, I wish there was a dash button.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time.
Someone steal something?
I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
each. 5 million
Jakes.
each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Where'd the money go?
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
Oh.
No, I don't.
Alright. So, where are we going? Martha and Isabel. Okay, let's take care of the delivery mission first before all the kill missions. So we are going here.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Wait, what is a star ruby? One of the 3 brilliant gemstones required is set aside by Sid for a rainy day. Alright.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Alright, where's Isabel? Isabel's all the way over there, huh? Might be faster if I go this way. No, it's fine. We can just walk there. Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Let's go. Let's grab that loot there real quick. Alright. There should be mobs here. Where are they? Fight this fool.
You deserve a rest.
Ow! Ow! Oh, I forgot that thing does that. Just break him again. Oh shit. Oh, do we want to fight that ogre thing? Might as well, right? We're here. How do we get to it?
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
This way, this way.
This might take a while.
Alright, I didn't know he could actually do that. What the fuck? I dodged, bro.
Nice try.
Just burn him up. Break him again.
is certainly quiet.
Oh.
If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Giant antelope.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Come on, Torgal. I was just eating him. Rabbit.
All yours, Torgal.
Do they attack? Actually, not sure if they attack. Oh, they do.
Stay down.
Just burn them up. We're just slaughtering animals now, huh?
Now,
eat.
Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Good doggo.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Alright. I'm done with that. Isabel. How do we get to Isabel? Payback. Where is payback? Here? Oh. Man, we didn't really progress today, huh? It's just like side quests. Oh, I wonder if they'll let us through. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, it's been a long time since we've been to this village, actually.
Want to see you.
Alright, Isabel, what you
What can I
got?
do without Sweetwater and Olive Talc?
Oh, we're actually giving
Lady,
her a star ruby,
I
whatever
come
that
bearing
is.
gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Why is she so shiny? She's so shiny.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Alright, so we just need to go to Ignac. Where the fuck is that? It's probably in the Sand Nation place. Yeah. Alright. It's not too bad for like these fetch quests. Thought we were gonna fight more, but
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The same Drake's fang is... The whole mother crystal gone.
where is he? Oh, yeah. Cutscene.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen? Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Oh, I forgot to upgrade Clive's skill. Where is that? Just 3. This way we can burn more shit. Plus we heal a little bit, it says. Ooh, we can upgrade it even more. want to add a double jump now too. Kick off enemy, increasing jump height duration. Let's master this as well. Get this. Down thrust, lunge. Don't really use that. Ignition might be a good one actually. Problem is I don't have any other slots. I kind of like Scarlet Cyclone and Rebirth. That's fine. Let's keep it at that for now. We are going here. I guess I'll warp there just for it to be a little faster.
Ready, go? Yeah!
Alright, where are these fools at? Oh. What's up, motherfucker?
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Mal, I was trying to dodge the magic. Alright, no. Oh, that's cool. That's like an additional thing. Be able to break through here. Fuck. Take the damage there. Oh, come on, dude.
To me, boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Steel silk.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot a chest at the other place. Where we got the bones for Torgal. I saw a chest. I forgot to pick it up.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern.
Call me the Rock.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
Interesting.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Alright, we're done with everything.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Wasn't there like a chest in that room? Well, let me check that out actually.
St. Drake's Fang is gone.
We're low on HP. How do I check HP when I'm not fighting? The door might just be closed, yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't actually fight any bounty monsters.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
Alright, man.
You could say that.
Have a good one. Thanks for chatting, hanging around.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Cabal's Fang. Interesting. So we can actually make Torgal do more damage. Do we want to use him like that?
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Curse Breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Excalibur. Mm-hmm. How do I make it?
I got ya. What do you want?
Craft Excalibur. Oh, they're all hunt board stuff. I can probably get these done off stream actually. I can probably just Google them real quick.
Fine.
Meg told me she was building a ship.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Oh, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Man, do we have to do everything?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
550. Alright, just meteorite.
All done?
Alright, we have a lot to do. So much walking back and forth. Might not have time actually.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
All right, let's wrap this up. Come on,
I
come
hear
on.
you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Get a cutscene.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go...
Take the cup.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Alright, so that should go to our room. We might have enough for, Sid's goblet, yeah. Do we have enough for renown? No, we don't. Okay. So let's see if we can take care of this one real fast. So we are looking at the Croc Sunbreak. Let's save real quick.
She was building a ship.
The Croc Sunbreak. Where the fuck is that? Eastern Sunbreak. Southern. I actually don't know. Southern Sunbreak. Let's check south first, I guess. The Croc. We're looking for the Croc. Hangman, Cellar, Norvent. Holy Eye. North Reach Markets. Mortfield, Dragons at Avery. Might be here. More room, no. The Crook. The fuck is that place? Baywatch. More Penitence Gate. Unnamed Chapel. I don't know where that is. Probably here. No, it's inaccessible. So it's not in the south. Let's check this area. I mean, this is the same area, right? Lost Wing. No, this is different. Yeah, it's different. It's different. Alright, let's check this.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in...
Alright. I don't know, it is the same.
Bales. Leave it.
Alright, I don't know where it is. Some break. Yeah, it's somewhere here. Let's check. Probably here. No? Let's check it.
Time to fight.
Here we go. Haha, we found it. Motherfuckers. And they hid it, huh? Foul matter. Yeah, let's take care of it real quick. Because we have like 10 minutes before we end stream. Because I have to work. I work in about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 25.
Back to the stables, girl.
Alright. Let's go, bomb boy. Ew. Let's see if we can hit him with fire. Yeah. He's resistant to fire. Ah, fuck. I forgot our skill actually. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't prepared for this. Ah, fuck, 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 fuck. I was not prepared for this bullshit, dude. What's weird is this guy doesn't have a stagger. Good thing we got the upgrade. I wasn't prepared for this fight. Holy shit. The bombs multiplied. Alright.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself. Ambrosia won't help me here. Come on.
Alright, good progress on the side quests. We wrapped them all up.
No need to ride from here.
Okay. What is this place? Bloody hides. Blood. Nothing here. Just that one chest. Alright, wait. You're still in the back? I think we got it already. Oh. Alright, let's head back. Alright, good progress at least. So next stream we don't have to deal with these side quests.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Wish I could take one of our birds for a ride.
right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I got
I
it.
have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it.
Oh, you know what? This might actually increase our
Telemon Alembic. And it
our
worked
potion
just like
potency.
the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
More potions
What
that we
kind
can
of
carry.
magic? Well,
Capacity.
we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Alright. Puts us at 600. Nice. All right. You have obtained a treated potion satchel. Potions 4 to 6, 3 to 4, 2 to 3. Perfect. It's really good. You were just complaining about storage space. I mean item capacity, so we should be good. Alright, let's get this renowned stuff out of the way too.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Hey, of.
All yours.
Meteorite.
Sorry, but you're not quite there yet. Come again. I may have more for you.
Alright, nectar. So we'll probably just wrap this up real quick off stream. All these bosses. Because I think I'm strong enough to take on most of them aside from this S-class one. I don't think I have I don't think I can access those yet, but these ones I might be able to just wrap them up real quick and get the additional renown bonuses. But yeah, so we'll end the stream here. So like I mentioned, next stream will be on Monday. It's gonna be another Final Fantasy XVI stream. Next week, expect a Ragnarok Online video. as well as more Relayer streams throughout the week. So we're trying to wrap up Relayer before the following week, which is Diablo 4 Season 2. And also it's Spider-Man 2 week, so that's gonna be an interesting one. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we want to max out on we want to at least complete the whole campaign of Season 2 on Diablo 4, since it's actually I kind of like the game. There's just some mechanics or decisions that I don't really like, I guess, jive with that game. So let's save at 1. But yeah, it's still enjoyable. It's just that there's just some things that are kind of annoying with it. But yeah, so see you guys Monday morning, and then hopefully we wrap up Relayer that same week. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. But I'm gonna have breakfast and prepare for work. All right, see ya.